Was this helpful to do this evaluation? I was thinking about it this morning doing this because I've been given direction to start every semester making sure we understand and sign this. I was thinking, this, could I hold up your stewardship document? This, to a degree, if we have a missionary handbook, a white Bible, in the MTC, this is it. And as a missionary, how do we feel about the missionary handbook? We live and die by that. Do we feel that the same way about this? I hope we can get to that point, that we first Nephi 3:7, this, that we follow this like we would the mission book. Okay. Awesome. So go ahead if you understand and if you're willing. Now sign both documents, the stewardship document and the all English policy document. It has a place for two signatures. What was that? Yeah, just go ahead and do that because that was for the other semester. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sign. Go ahead and pass them in the middle. I'll pick them up. Okay. What's that? Okay. Next slide. More. Okay, do I got everyone? Let's move on. Okay, let's get started. This is the real meat of the meeting. So, could I have a volunteer read a quote? As I said, Courtney, I'll read it in just a moment. One of the objectives, sorry, chomping at the bit to read this quote. One of the objectives, in fact, what I really wanted to establish here in training meeting was I want to help us gain a vision of missionary purpose. So, Courtney, would you mind reading?
Yes.
Thank you.
Vision. When we have a vision of what we can become, our desire and our power to act increase tremendously.
So, with that quote in mind, let's make a vision. Jordan, next slide. In Preach My Gospel, you've probably done this activity. It's on page 152. You, as a missionary, thought about your last day in the mission field. And thought, what are you going to do? What are you going to become? You really, in essence, set a vision. I'd love to do that with you as an MTC teacher. I've had the privilege of having some interviews with those teachers that are leaving. And my goodness, those have been such rich spiritual experiences as we discussed what their experience has been like here at MTC. So I want to help you reach a high vision. So let's talk about it. Let's think about it. Personally, we'll do this as a personal study. If you could write down, or if you have a tablet or a phone, write down your answers to these questions and Preach My Gospel. Think about your final day at the MTC. What do you want to say you have done as an MTC teacher? What do you want to have become? What differences would you want others to notice in you? We'll take just 5 minutes. so. Okay. Wherever you're at, go ahead and turn to the person next to you. You can do groups of 3 if needed. Share what you thought. I might still have it here. Okay. Bring it back. And then remember doing this as a missionary, and it was, I don't know, it really raised the vision for me. What are you learning? Just as you even just take a step back to look ahead. Yeah.
I think just doing, maybe not anything specifically, but doing this activity makes me a little more humble and hungry to learn a little bit better.
Wow. Humble and hungry. That's awesome. Yeah, well.
I think it helps me see this as a little bit more than just a job. I do understand this job and just okay bills and things like that. at more than a job, and, you know, being a pizza delivery guy, or even working as an accountant, there's ways that you can grow and develop here that you just couldn't
Right.
in a job.
Well, I've shared this with a lot of you, but Elder Bednar is, you stole the words out of his mouth. He said working for the church is not a calling, but it's more than a job. It really is. Yeah.
Can I just add to that? I was talking to my husband about, just when I started working at MTC, how sometimes I just get like stressed
Yeah.
and overwhelmed. And he was like, stop thinking of it as a job, and I promise you, like, once you start doing that, that it'll be different.
Yeah.
And so I stopped thinking of it as a job and just as an opportunity to help the Lord's missionaries. And that helped just change my attitude and the way that I treated my job.
Sure.
You know, because it really, yeah, we get money for it, but like, we're just helping God's servants. And that's such like a holy, I don't know, sanctified thing that we can do. So that just really helped me change.
In fact, what you're saying, I think the reason it's more than a job is what Gordon Hinckley's trying to get at here. Can I have a volunteer to read this quote? John.
Now, brothers and sisters, I invite you to look beyond the narrow boundaries of your own classrooms and rise to the larger vision of this, the work of God. We have a challenge to meet, a work to do beyond the comprehension of any of us, that is, to assist our Heavenly Father to save His sons and daughters of all generations. No body of people on the face of the earth has received a stronger mandate from God, from the God of heaven, than we have of this church.
Wow. No stronger mandate from God. And what is our mandate? Jordan, if you could hit the next. Here it is. Jordan, could you read this quote?
My purpose as an MPC teacher is to help missionaries understand and apply their purpose, to invite others to come to Christ by helping them receive the restored gospel through faith in Jesus Christ and His atonement, repentance, baptism, receiving the gift of the Holy Ghost, and return to the end.
No greater mandate than that. I want to do another activity, Jordan, if you could, the next one. If you could turn with me to page 12 and 13 of Preach My Gospel. This mandate, the missionary purpose, I want you to look at these quotes from the prophets of this dispensation, and I want you to consider this question. According to the prophets of this dispensation, what is the vision of the missionary purpose? So go ahead, in those same groups that you were just with, go ahead and read out loud. You can start from the bottom, start at the top, whatever. And read and discuss this question. What is that vision of this purpose? Okay? Go ahead and take just a few minutes for that. What?
I'll start with just a minute. Let me consider. After all has been said, all is great. I also said, remember,
Okay, just another 2 minutes or so. Don't get through it all. That's fine. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Okay. I'll ask the group what you learned. According to the prophets of this dispensation, what are you learning? What is the meaning of the missionary purpose? What did you learn? Eve.
I just love that it said, like, the way to truly show that we love our neighbors is to share the gospel with them. Like, it's not to be nice or bring them with that bread, but it's like literally to share the gospel. It's definitely hard, right?
Our group talks a lot about how the prophets seem to tie vision with responsibility. That was the theme that came up in a lot where we've been given much by God, we have an expectation to share, how DJ was saying, with everybody.
So true. Great.
So we only got through like 2 quotes when we were discussing it, but we talked a lot about the vision of the missionary purpose we feel is just to kind of get rid of like the labels of like, okay, when I'm a missionary or when I'm an MTC teacher, but it's just kind of like what the also said. It's our whole vision is to share the gospel, like you were saying, and to become this type of person regardless of our circumstances.
Awesome. Anton.
I just love these, all of these quotes just really focus on how this purpose, missionary work, the gospel, that's the purpose of life. And this is why we're here. It's not to get a PhD, it's not to make $1 billion. And this is why we're here. And I think that's what's so cool about this job is we do get to come and have a job that meets our financial needs right now
Sure.
and still be able to focus on the true purpose of life, on what we're striving to become.
This, I mean, this is the purpose of faith. In fact, I told these two and a few others, did you notice how much gospel was repeated by the prophets? We know, we refer to it a lot here at FCC as another name for it, the doctrine of Christ, right? Prophets are focused, the Lord is focused on this. And we are focused on. In fact, what did Joseph Smith say? Is there a more important work than this? No more important duty. Johanna.
I was going to say, just, for me it boils down to the purpose of life is for every person to live and teach the gospel to every person. Like the thing that impressed me was that there were no boundaries, there were no qualifiers. It was totally universal. Everybody needs it. And like, there must be something sanctifying in sharing it, or else the Lord wouldn't ask us to do that.
Wow. There's no boundaries. In fact, that goes with Gordon Hinckley's quote we just read. It's incomprehensible. It's so great. It's incomprehensible what the doctrine of Christ and the purpose would do. You did the next one. Now, as incomprehensible, as amazing as this is, I think we can still fulfill it. We can still fulfill our purpose here and now. So the question I would invite you to consider for the next few minutes, how can I know if I am succeeding? If I actually am reaching that vision of fulfilling the mission purpose? So, let's go to the next slide. I want you to turn to the blue manual. Once again, we'll break off into groups. We have 2 things to study. On page 3 and page 8. And study this in your groups for about 5 minutes is all. And consider, as you discuss this, how will I know if I'm being successful at fulfilling my purpose as an MPC teacher? Go ahead and
I
It's like, you get forever instead. You know, like, it's like, you just jump in, but it's still. Our role is to change, but in the end, you know, like, because that is our role. Like,